I'll be very clear. I've been single for the last 6 months. We have been trying to identify what that looks like, closing one chapter and figuring out what it's like to be friends again. I've been very specific about my boundaries. I've been very specific about where we stand as friends.
Hold up. Did JR just say he and Tamar have been friends for 6 months? While she is out here exposing him for cheating on her? Child, what in the mess is going on between Tamar Braxton and Jeremy Robinson?
And we're not going to make it like, oh, now Tamar got mental health issues. Now, y'all done seen this man. We're not going to pretend that this man has not been airing me out and embarrassing me for the past 6 months.
I hate to be the one to tell you this, Tamar, but didn't we tell you over and over and over again that JR is just gonna keep embarrassing you, girl? But you still took the man back. And look at where you are now, screaming all over our timelines because that man was in a hotel with somebody else and he paid for the room with your credit card? Oh, hell to the no.
So here's the thing for me about guys. When things come out about men, they always say, oh, the woman is delusional. Oh, we wasn't together. Oh, I wasn't leading nobody on. And, oh, they did the things on their own. Come on. How many times have we heard that story? And so I don't even know why we're trying to perpetuate that storyline today. Listen, I'm in my 40s. And come on, I have had my fair share of relationships and, my dealings with men. And when we having like male friends, I hear a lot of stuff. I've been around the world and okay? So I've heard it all. So we're not going to sit here and pretend that anybody is not going to drop a bag on a man or go to a city like Turks and Caicos if you didn't feel that there was a chance of reconciliation. And let's just be clear. I didn't ask myself. To no birthday parties. This person told me right over here at the St. Regis, I want you to be a part of my birthday.
Also, not Tommy Lee out here catching strays because JR was happy to eat her sandwich.
We got married and I married you after you ate somebody, whole booty sandwich.
Damn, I'm gonna need Tamar to get us out of the chat because I seriously cannot take it anymore. But since she's already had us all up in her business, let's just talk about how she's crashing out, courtesy of JR. So Tamar hopped on Instagram Live to put JR on blast after the Four Seasons in New Orleans charged her credit card. According to her, she was surprised when her card was charged because she knew she wasn't there, and she quickly called JR to sort things out. Apparently, JR had an attitude when she called him, and she was told by the hotel that her reservation was under Mr. Jeremy Robinson and his guest, Miss J.
Was used at the hotel for Mr. Jeremy Robinson and his guest, Miss J. Now, I don't know what y'all want me to do with that. Because when I had asked him about it, you get nasty with me and tell me, go take your meds. So when I posted it, I didn't post it to be nasty.
Let's just say that Tamar did her own digging on who Miss J is, and she later shared a screenshot of a woman's Instagram profile suggesting it was her, and captioned her post, "Paid in my face for a 25-year-old. SMH took my jewelry, took me to Turks, and all along had a whole tramp. I hate you at Jeremy Robinson. OMG, the drama." Now, shortly after the story was published, Miss J, aka Jalen H, refuted Tamar's claims in the comment section of the Jasmine Brand's post, saying, "There is no tea here. There is no truth to this. These allegations are absolutely insane and have consequences. Tamar, you are wrong, period." Jalen H also laughed off Tamar's claims, calling them lies in the comment section of one of her posts after a fan told her Tamar had put her on blast. And she wasn't the only one responding to the mess, because JR also took his time to set the record straight.
Go date anybody you want. I'm gonna date when I'm ready. I am emotionally unavailable to you, and I'm physically unavailable to you. Now, birthday comes up, plans are put in place. Of course, I want someone that I consider to be family to be involved in that, because if anybody knows her, she is big on birthdays. I don't lead people on. I'm very direct. Listen, if anything that you're doing or that you want to do comes with an agenda, I don't want to be involved in it at all. I don't want you to be involved in my birthday plans. I don't want you to come to Turks and Caicos. This is not a reconciliation time. Whatever you decide you're doing is because we're friends and because I'm still being involved in my son's life. I still would love for you to have a relationship with my children, but not to the extent that you make up these stories that aren't real.
Okay, this is really crazy, so let me try to break it down slowly. Remember just the other day, Tamar went on a meltdown before she disabled her social media accounts, and she made several explosive posts on her X page claiming that her family is toxic. In her now deleted posts on X, she wrote, "Y'all have no idea, none. The gaslighting is crazy, and I'm going back into treatment. OMG, I just pray that my marriage can be saved and my life can be spared. My family is awful." She also said in a different post, "I'm so mad at my life. My family is toxic. I should have never went back to BFV." In the same string of posts, Tamar also made some references to JR when she said, "JR means the world to me. Thank God for him. My husband and my children have saved my life." At the time, Tamar also had people confused when she said in the rant that she is sad and single. Baby, as it turns out, sis was in fact telling us that she is single, because JR fired back at Tamar Braxton's accusations, insisting that the whole thing was just a misunderstanding and he is single. According to him, their cards share the same last 3 digits, which would explain the booking mix-up. Moreover, he says the woman Tony called out on Instagram is just a random woman and denied being with her. He was like, "I have never led Tamar Braxton on. I never will, nor will I." You don't go on social media and start attacking somebody that you claim you love, that you care for as a friend. Then you post pictures of you and my daughters together, but then you're throwing their dad under the bus. It's not cool. Honey, JR also said that he has been single for the past 6 months, and his relationship with Tamar is over, and that they were trying to see how they could navigate a friendship. He also mentioned that he is tired of the public attacks resulting from Tamar's anxiety and delusional thoughts. According to what JR also said, he is emotionally and physically unavailable to Tamar, and throughout their relationship, he has tried to protect her even when she throws him under the bus. In addition, he also confirmed that he had invited Tamar to Turks and Caicos for his birthday, as she had claimed, but only because he considered her family, and not to reconcile with her. Then he added that he traveled to New Orleans for a funeral, where there was a discrepancy with the credit card he used to book the room online and had accidentally used Tamar's card for the room. JR also made it very clear that he and Tamar are just friends. So even if he was with somebody else, it shouldn't matter to her or anyone else for that matter.
So I get a call yesterday. "Hey, did you stay at Four Seasons?" "Yeah, I did. In fact, I extended. I gave them my card and everything's good. Why, what's up?" "Oh, well, I got a call about some chick who used my card at Four Seasons." I said, "That's not possible. This is funny. Ha ha ha. What are you talking about?" "Well, I thought we can friends. We can talk about it, but this is laughable. I didn't stay with anybody at the Four Seasons. I'm not seeing anybody. Wasn't on a date. None of that. If I was, you're my friend. What do I have to hide about that?" I'll just say cooler heads didn't prevail, and next thing you know, I'm on her story and I'm being accused of things which are just blatantly not true. I have never led Tamar Braxton on. I never will, nor will I. There are people, hate the name drop, but hey, Carlos King, you got me involved in this. You're part of the reason why we became friends. I've been very clear about my boundaries. I've been very clear about wanting to have a friendship.
Child Jeremy was also like, "Where did this random woman come in that you called the tramp? Somebody I became friends with on Instagram like maybe 3 days ago? It's just a reach, and I'm tired of having to stay quiet and not defend myself. Y'all, mental health is real, and I understand how sometimes anxiety can get the best of us, but you don't just go on social media and start attacking somebody." In addition, in his caption, JR also wrote, "JR, just let it go. Show some grace." Well, sometimes grace requires defending yourself. I've always been accountable for my failures and spoken out about why they impacted me and other people. I'm not going to let a false narrative attack me, my family, and or the foundation I've worked so hard to protect. So here is how I feel about the situation. I don't know whether JR was just defending himself or his intention was to make it look like Tamar is crazy and off her meds, because the way he was going on about her mental health is sus. Well, if that was his intention, he succeeded, because now people are saying that they have always known that something is up with Tamar. Y'all, just when I thought it was over, Tamar also went live on YouTube to air out a few more things about her relationship, marriage, and divorce from JR. First of all, she said that nobody stopped the relationship with her. She is the one who stopped the relationship with them, and she blocked that person everywhere, including on social media.
I just want to be very clear on that nobody stopped the relationship with me. I stopped the relationship with them. I blocked that person. I blocked that person on social media. And I only called that person to find out about my credit card being used. Now, everybody knows that let's not play stupid, okay? I don't go to bookings.com. I don't even really kind of know, what that is or what's that about, right? I use my physical card. If I do reservations, it's through, I have a touring company, so we have our own travel agency. And so I'll go through that, or I'll go through my American Express, right? Where I physically use my card. So we're not going to pretend that, so I'm not going to pretend like, they got our credit cards mixed up, because I thought you were single 6 months ago. We weren't. So which one we doing? You know what I'm saying?
In the video, she was like, I don't have to buy no man. I know who I am. I know the kind of money I make. I know the status of my life. I don't have to buy no man. But if I'm pouring into my relationship, pouring into someone I want to rekindle something with because this is not my boyfriend, am I wrong for that? According to Tamar, she wasn't going to divulge everything, but she was also not going to let anybody sit up here and make it seem like she is delusional and deranged.
This is not like, I'm addicted to the white meat. Like, it was fine for what I had, but okay. It ain't giving that. And the truth is, I put too much on it because we were married, and I take my vows serious, and I thought that you did too. And so the truth is, I was waiting for you to come around like a wife.
Tamar also inserted Tommy into the chat and flat out called out JR for eating her sandwich up. Damn. Y'all, remember when Tamar was having that back and forth with Tommy Lee, and Tommy took to Instagram and came with receipts to clear up any confusion about an outing she shared with JR a month before he got back together with Tamar?
The sad situation is, like, we're black, Tamar. I could say your name. I know I'm not a I live too well, baby, and I've never indulged in drugs. I don't have to keep saying that y'all gonna run with whatever. But we're two black girls letting this, I'm not even gonna say the race or whatever, play with us. Like, tighten up. Tighten up, my girl. I'm not your issue. That's your issue. And sleeping with people like that and trusting them, this be the problem. Y'all be sold for the and then wanna, we had an issue. Yes, I'm gonna play with you. I'm gonna play with you. But once I seen the severity of the situation, I was like, damn, this is kind of fucked up, actually. Because I'm at home right now with my man, and we laugh together. We don't give a fuck about this internet. And he would never talk to you. You could never get to look your way.
In her video, Tommy admitted that she had contacted JR in the DMs and told him how well he wears his suits. Then in screenshots of the messages shared by Tommy, the two complimented each other's looks before Jeremy suggested they meet up. Tommy then went on to allege that after Jeremy paid for a room at the Waldorf Hotel using his points, they met up there and had a one-night thing. Apparently, even though Tommy and Jeremy met up for one night, JR was more than happy to spill all kinds of dirt about Tamar's personal life. Among the many allegations, Tommy said that JR alleged that he kicked Tamar out of his Atlanta home and she had to return to her mom's house. She also accused Tamar of lying about the ticket sales for her Love and War 10th anniversary tour. And she said that Jeremy told her that Tamar's concerts were never sold out despite what she informed fans.
One thing, JR, you never want to play with me. You don't want me to expose how you were saying that you kicked her out and she went back to her mother's house. Not Mrs. Braxton, not Mrs. Singer with the sold out tour that JR also told me was flex. It was cap. It was she flexing. She don't have no sold out. Between me and you was his exact words. The tour not sold out. He said you was messy. He said you went back to your mother's house. He told me a lot of things that he shouldn't tell a stranger. I just met this man less than a week. Love, if that's your man, as you say, then you need to check him. You need to really check him and check your situation and really see if you're sleeping with the enemy or not. I am not your problem. I don't know you.
Well, Tommy did try to tell Tamar that JR was good for nothing, but she still took him back. And now he's embarrassing her again. And the worst part is, she knows it.
And so now that you feel like I have aired you out, like you have aired me out for months and embarrassed me for months. Now we ain't gonna be friends. Well, that option is not even open to you because I'm the one who blocked you a few days ago. I'm the one who cut off social media and all communication with you. So let's stop perpetuating that. Yes, you're the one who filed for divorce because you were the lawyer. You and I as a couple decided that. Don't make it seem like, I got to leave, because we're not even going to go there. So stop doing that. And I told my daughter that I would not talk about her dad. But in the same interim, I hope she had the same conversation with you that you cannot talk about me. and make it look like I'm deranged and crazy.
Baby, with all the drama going on, a lot of people were also just like, Tamar Braxton is a 47-year-old, beautiful, Grammy-nominated artist. And they want to know why this irrelevant man has her in a chokehold. I personally need answers too, because I'm not understanding this behavior at her age. Because there is no way this is the best she can do. Well, I love how she admits to just being a damn fool in love. And she admits to all the embarrassment that man put her through. And there was no sugarcoating. Please don't do this to yourself again, girl. Love yourself first. Anyway, after going live, she also posted a message on her Insta story that read, okay, if I'm that mentally unstable, then give me back my chain, pendant, and platinum Rolex. I can't have been in my right mind, friend, sir. The true story on my channel in 30 minutes. I should have listened to all of you. I'm finally going to have all the ninjas because now, apparently, I'm a trick. This whole drama is just crazy, y'all. The sad thing is that while Tamar is out here exposing JR for being unfaithful to her with a 25-year-old tramp, not my words, Jeremy is making it known that he is a single man, and he has been a single man for 6 months. And I would get JR setting the record straight and saying that he and Tamar are no longer together. But why is he trying to make it seem like Tamar is deranged and off her meds for saying the things she said? It's giving gaslighting. It's actually ridiculous. And at this point, I would like to know what you think of Tamar literally crashing out because of JR. Should she have addressed it in the way she did? What do you think of Jeremy's response as well? Sound off in the comments section below.